MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Floyd Lewandowski. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. Liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch to him was swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just misses off the inside for ball one.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one. Popped him up. Smith is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Young Kim will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Next to hit is Corey Seager, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. His prior history in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on the way.
0-1, no play. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So the next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Goldschmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner gloves it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, Dino, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Yadier Molina is at the plate as he watches ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So now here is Kwang Young Kim looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and one. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Goldschmidt scores. 2 runs scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
In now, Floyd Lewandowski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, work straight.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Mookie Betts waits on deck. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. Full count pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So next to hit is Mookie Betts. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this one just misses off the corner. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Carlson leads off first with 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here now is Will Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Donovan Casey. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So now the pitcher, Walker Buehler. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop.
Next to stand in is Trey Turner, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back toward the mound. DeYoung's got it. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. One left for L.A. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. Look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
That one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 up in the zone.
We got 3-2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in is Chris Taylor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
No, that's cold.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The first. Got him.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Bellinger.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. Seager stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Fouled away. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Kwang-Young Kim. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 0-1. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone. He doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Standing in now, Floyd Lewandowski. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-1. Left center, base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 26, Tony Gonsolin.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Gonsolin is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is the kind of at-bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at-bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 0 for 7. And That's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a ball on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next to hit, Will Smith threw a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, action time.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Donovan Casey. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now the pitch.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The bat, number 11.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Swing and miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Wow, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 3-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Two out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Justin Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Runner at second here with one man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and oh now. Corey Seager waits on deck. Three and one. The fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. John Gant, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-1 is fastball taken high for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Fouled away. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Dodgers leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Brustar Graterol is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Yadi Molina digging in now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft in 2000.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
lined up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Casey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 53, John Ginn.
Justin Turner will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Number 89, Justin Turner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Grounded to short. Turner has it. And that's the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Lewandowski.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Floyd Lewandowski. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Hit to third. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Genesis Cabrera will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
The 17, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no play.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now the 2-1. Looked at for ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
A little bouncer. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Alex Reyes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One and one, here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Donovan Casey, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Buell. Several hits like that right there. He threw everything but the pitch and sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit. And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting him out.
At the plate now, Donovan Casey. And we'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Full count. 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Smith leads off first with one away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he battled to get into a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Gavin Lux will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First delivery to him. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Seth Elledge is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Turner will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So they did what they needed to do to preserve the lead as they cut down the possible tying run at the plate. So now into the box is Chris Taylor. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses again, 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-0 pitch. Him up. Wow, waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Begin the 8th and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Trinan, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First offering.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. One and one the count. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. So 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Now, 1-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 4. Now set with the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Cody Bellinger goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Now to bat, Max Muncy struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. shot to dead center as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 offering.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And now the first pitch.
0-1, no.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sinker stays outside and he's behind now 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Big at-bat now. And here is Tyler O'Neill. They might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it is especially good, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Joe Kelly enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 70, Joe Kelly.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball well outside. O'Neill at third with 2 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. 4-3 St. Louis. Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 54.
Jalen Miller is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. And now, Will Smith. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Will Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One and one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Donovan Casey. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Pollock will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
1-0 home.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
1-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals even up this league championship series at one game apiece. Andrew Miller is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.